Hey everyone, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel, Wickless with Career Like You. And I have my empties, so let's get on into it. I feel like I've gotten through some pretty amazing things this week. Today I'm filming this on Monday the 23rd. One, because it's my off day, and then two, I kind of just wanted to get this done. And my box is, I guess I do have room for some more things. I just wanted to film this on my day off before my son's doctor's appointment this afternoon, and I wanted to do something that I love, so here we are. I know I've finished quite a few Scentsy bars this week, and I do have some some partially used items in here just so we could talk about it. I'm just going through and making sure I don't have more than one like cotton ball bag, but I only have one this week, and that's a 200 jumbo but the jumbo from Equate cotton. And then I did go to a new Dollar Tree that is close by to the Domino's that I work at. So they had unscented, they had like a really great selection, and like it was brand new, so I hasn't had a chance to be like pilfered through or anything. So I found these 20 packs of tea lights, so I just kind of re-upped my tea light stash. 20 for $1.25. I mean, that's not bad. And now that I'm working I'm working out of the home for 8+ hours. These will work great for my evenings when I'm home and I want to enjoy some wax, but I only want to use my tea lights because I'm exhausted by the time I get home. I don't always feel like emptying out my warmers of the current wax that I put in that morning. So I'm very glad to have some more of these. I was happy to see that they had, I would suspect maybe like 10, but the fact that they had 20 for $1.25, I'm so cool with it. Okay, I'm gonna touch on the Scentsy stuff, and then we'll move on to vendor. So I did put a new dropping things. I did put a new scent circle in my car, and this one isn't just for you. And this is like Fir Needles, Evergreen, Blackberry. They no longer make it, but it was it was released the same year that Almond Croissant was released. So I wanted a tree scent. When did I put this in though? Tuesday? It was at some point last week. And so far it's still going pretty well. The Spice Timber Glow didn't really last all that long, but then we did have some days that were like dipping down into like the 30s, and I think maybe all the heat that was going on in my car kind of made it dissipate a little quicker. So I don't know, but I like the Just For You. It's my last one in this scent circle. I'm just very glad to take the moment and enjoy how good that makes my car smell. Okay. And I have 5 Scentsy bars that I have finished up, and a tester. No, 2 testers. Yay! I just feel accomplished when I melt more than 3 bars of Scentsy during the week. So, yes. Okay, so the 2 testers that I melted were 2 in the same scent in Homestead Holiday. Okay. Here we go. Also, I realized, 1, my nose is constantly itchy, but 2, the film for anti-reflective is missing off of this lens. And that's why it always looks like you can't see my eye. I just realized that I forgot to mention that to you guys. So that is what is going on with my glasses. And because it's a day off day, I am trying to save my daily wear contacts for when I'm actually driving. When I'm home, I'm going to wear the glasses. And plus it'll save me some money. Yeah. We shall see. Homestead Holiday. It's kind of like fir needles, orange peels, a little bit of like spices. These two testers I put in this one right here, and then Hoot, which you can't see because of that bin in the way, but I put those two in there, and it scented my whole living room. So these are like not even a whole cube's worth of wax. Also melted a Dessa scent. No, it wasn't that one. It was Catching Snowflakes here from the Advent that Summer had gifted me. This has notes of balsam, cinnamon and clove, cedarwood, and sweet vanilla cream frosting. So this, because it had like the clove and cinnamon, I figured that they would pair well together, and it was beautiful. I really definitely got more of like the balsam cedar, the spice. Didn't really pick up on the vanilla, but it was just like a toned down tree and spice. And Homestead Holiday, I loved when it was available in the catalog, just because it was like a whisper of a tree, but you definitely get more of the orange and the spices. And it's not gross smelling like Wassail Wonderland. So Homestead Holiday, really enjoyed that. I'm really enjoying the Dessa's Advent calendar, so we already talked about that. Onto the bars. Cranberry and cardamom. I actually melted this whole bar, not at one time, but over time, of cranberry and cardamom. I know that this is cranberry, cherry, and like some essence of a spice, but it's not prominent to me. To me, this is mainly cardamom and, no, I mean cranberry and cherry. This is such a banger. Like 2 cubes. I could get away with 1 cube in the bathroom. So I melted this several different times in the bathroom. Working on this probably since like the beginning of December. Oh, here are the notes. Cherry, white cranberry, and white cardamom. So this, I think this bar was gifted to me from Stephanie. So thank you, Stephanie, for letting me have another bar of this. I don't know if this is something that I would pick up again. I know it's available in the catalog. I did enjoy it. I typically like a cranberry just as like a winter fruit, and that's something that I typically gravitate towards, cranberry or plum, just to give me variety. So banger of a scent if you're into cherry and cranberry notes. Okay, make sure to set these aside so I can take them out of my wax inventory. Next up here I have Sleigh Ride. This was also in one of the round robins. This has like an evergreen cranberry. This is so pretty. I love this one. I'm gonna grab another bar with my party closeouts, just because like I feel like it's pretty balanced. I would say it's like 70% tree with like 30% of cranberry, and whatever the last note is that they use for this blend. And this is like a medium strong performer. Did this one in my living room. Sorry about that. That was my son telling me that he needs to reschedule his doctor's appointment. You're off from school. I'm off from work. Quit being lazy and just freaking go. Anyway, so Sleigh Ride would be repurchased for me. Like I said, I have one bar in my party closeout. Don't know if I'm really gonna like club it, but it is a really good evergreen and berry type note. Another one that I absolutely love, and I did pop a bar of this in my club, but I also have 2 left in my stash. This is Meant to Be Merry, and this is like crushed candy canes, butter cookies, crystallized sugar. It's just a really good minty cookie. Like this one is more prominent on the cookie and the buttery richness. It's just sparkling and bright and happy. So I put this in one morning along with another Dessa scent that was like a candy cane snowball, I think. medium performer out here. It does cure very well though. So this one I actually had since April. I had this in my club for like the April shipment, and then I took it out. I don't know why, but it's going to be staying in my club because I really do enjoy this one, and I don't know if they'll be bringing it back. And since it's part of the scents of the season, just wanted to make sure I secured it. So that, Meant to Be Merry, beautiful scent, perfect for this time of year. Another one that surprised me and actually confirmed what I smelled on cold sniffs. This is from the current scents of the season in Cherry Cherry. And this has like candy cherry, blackberry, smoky marshmallow, and spiced amber, I think is the notes that they give this. But as it was warming, this is like a sweeter version to my nose of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry type. This was really nice, and I put this in my club. I really enjoyed this. The blackberry didn't come off too floral in this. This was just like a really cozy, kind of feminine. I don't know if Lost Cherry is considered a unisex scent, but this was just really nice. I enjoyed this a lot. And again, I would repurchase this, but this is club worthy for me, just to have something kind of bougie for my Scentsy stash club versus just a crap ton of bakery. So let me get that to focus. And then lastly, for my Scentsy bars is a bar that I melted in the bathroom. And this was my very last bar from Bring Back My Bar, I want to say 2021, of lavender and white balsam. This is super herbal lavender, like very stringent, very harsh, loud balsam and like evergreen. But it is so pretty. I am now in like my lavender era, have been like all year since trying out Bender lavender wax. I've just been finding I really enjoy Lavender Bakery, but this was just really pretty in the bathroom. Gave me the nod of like for Christmas, like the tree, but then also you had that refreshing and soothing lavender, and it was such a solid performer. But this bar was so juicy, I had to like break it in the clam. You can also see that it's a flat back, so I've had this for a hot minute in my stash. Enjoyed it. Not terribly sad that it's gone, because like I literally had to be in a specific kind of mood to melt this. That's also another reason why I melted it in the bathroom. So that was it for my Scentsy. So thank you so much if you only joined for Scentsy. Now I'm going to get on into my unempties here of vendor wax, and then get into the rest of the things that I have finished off. So I've been working on this scoop of White Elephant Exchange from L3 Waxy Wonders. Oh, I see why this is very popular. This has powdered donuts, vanilla wafers, white cake, and vanilla frosting. Because it's a White Elephant Exchange, December, things like that happen at parties, family gatherings. I never really heard of a White Elephant Exchange until I moved down here to the south, but I still have half a jar left. This is just so good. This is like a baker's or a bakery lover's. You know, the prominent note in this for me is the powdered donuts. Maybe a hint of the vanilla frosting. It's just a very decadent vanilla bakery combo, and I really love that. This would definitely be a repurchase for me. I don't know if it would be in the scoop form, but I did enjoy this, and this is the only scent I have of this in my stash. So I will probably still wrap this up probably through January. But I really did enjoy that, and it was a pretty strong performer. Oh, you guys, okay. I don't think I have any more L3. I do not. I have been working on this loaf of holiday from Teddy B's all month. This is my absolute need. This oil is my absolute like signature happy Christmas scent because of the way that the notes come out to me. It is like a sweeter medley but you still get a nod from the tree. But the notes in this state the scent of wreaths hanging, cookies baking, winter garland, and a warm fireplace. I wouldn't say you get any smokiness. I just get like a sweet evergreen scent, and this is my absolute favorite thing. I am so glad that I was able to score this in a D-stash. I've been enjoying this every single weekend up until last week when I started working. And this loaf is from 2022, and I think this is like the peak time for scent performance. Like, I would load up every warmer, so I have enough in here for like one more melt here in the living room. This has 5 pieces, so I would probably load up my 2 tea lights and then some warmers closer to the couch on my next off day, which won't be until Christmas, but I won't even be here, so I will probably melt this and finish this off tonight because it's my last off day. I work tomorrow on Christmas Eve, and then Wednesday we'll be spending time with my family, my parents. I'm unsure as of right now. Mom's kind of sick, so we'll see. I do have presents here for Owen though, so like, and he'll get a stocking. I have some more presents coming in today at some point from Amazon, so hopefully I can get those wrapped this afternoon. Okay, sorry. I straightened my hair, but like because of like heat, like I get hot very easily. Like the curls at the roots are like trying to come in, and then I fidget too much, and then it starts to curl behind wherever I place my hair. So whatever. Let's see if I have one more teddy bees in here. I do. I finished and melted the last little bit of my little shop on the corner. This is my first souffle, so I still have another whole souffle and a whole loaf in this. This is absolutely stunning. If you like a spiced tea moment with like a little spiced fruit, hint of the evergreen. This has fresh cut spruce, black tea leaves, toasted figs, sweet pine cones, spiced winter fruits, vanilla, warm cedar, hints of nutmeg, and tonka bean. This just gives you cozy vibes. Like, I love tea. Like, I've been finding tea scents that I have been really loving, and I that whole door was open to me last year. I'm so glad I have more of this in here. And my tea lights through immediately for me. It worked very well for me here in this space as well. And I only melted it out here in the living room, so in my little open concept, it worked perfectly. Like a medium strong. When the tea light, of course, that helps to blast the scent out. I would say though, like probably like hour 3, like getting down to the nitty gritty of like a 4-hour tea light, it did become like a little perfumey. So my notes, I think when I say perfumey, you would definitely get more of that spruce and the tonka bean towards the end. So I love this. Highly recommend. Hopefully she'll bring it back again next year, because I would love to get some more of that. Okay. I have finished my bag here of Koopa Claus is Coming to Town from Rose Girls. And this is phenomenal. So your broiled sugar cookies, Gilligan's Brew, which is like a coconut cream, and then baked zucchini bread, baked zucchini bread. And I had purchased this last year in December, so I was kind of holding on to these for this winter. And it's just so yummy. It's simple, but it's delicious. Coconut mixed with like the buttery sugar cookies along with that baked zucchini. It's just a beautiful combination. I would highly recommend, if you like bakery, to try that out. And it's a good, it like fills the room, but I've been noticing like with my Rose Girls, I'll probably get like 5 hours max out of those kinds of scents. Bakery's mainly what I buy anyway, so it works out. It's fine, because usually by then I want to change it out or I'm not here. So I do have 3 here, 3 additional scents from Dessa's, and these are part of the advent calendar. The first one I have here is Polar Express, and I melted this in my kitchen. My son absolutely loved this scent. So you have rich hot chocolate, marshmallows, candy canes, and Christmas trees. I am loving Christmas tree and coffee, or Christmas tree and cocoa with mint. This was beautiful. Like, this actually threw it in my kitchen for 2 days, and I'm here for it. So this one would be one that I would love to repurchase in, like, at least a breakaway bar. Not a breakaway, like her small snap bar shapes. Definitely need more than a tile. Another one that I finished up, and this is probably the second one. There were 2 shapes of this, and I had melted them, I think one in June or July when I did my Christmas in July, and then I finished this one of Dashing Through the Snow. This one is a very bright, very tree forward scent. This is fresh snow, shimmering pines, bay leaves, winter woods, and cinnamon leaf. It smelled like just a cozy outdoors, like you were in an evergreen forest and you were getting the cold snips of like fresh winter air in your face. I don't know, it was just really nostalgic, really pretty. Like, I've really enjoyed Dessa's scents this year, and I'm gonna try to finish up Candy Cane Forest. Also have Coastal Pacific Forest. That one smells like you're out in a big like redwood forest. I'm really excited about that one too. So, and then I have a whole lot of other tiles, but those ones are like more summery type scents. Anyway, then lastly, the one that I mentioned before, Candy Cane Snowballs. I cut the shape into 3, so I did half, and then the half of the other half I cut in half, of course, and then put that around along with Meant to Be Merry here in the living room. And this is sugar cookie, crushed candy canes, powdered sugar, and vanilla glaze. This was beautiful. They paired very well with the Meant to Be Merry. Honestly, I couldn't distinct between each one, but I really enjoyed that moment. I have one here from Sassy Girl Aroma, and this was Christmas tree cakes that I melted in my bedroom. I don't know if this was a whole brittle. I know I've been working on it for a hot minute, but this is buttercream frosting and almond cake. This was so good, so rich, very, very decadent. Right up my alley, and I like to melt bakery in my bedroom. It just reminded me kind of like Sugar Cookie Royale, but definitely more cakey than, say, cookie. So I really enjoyed that. It would be a repurchase for me, but there's only been one Christmas tree cake scent that wasn't really it for me, but this would be a repurchase. It was so good. And then I have one more here from a vendor. This was gifted to me from Sunny. And this is Woodland Chai from the Bathing Garden. And this was like kind of like an evergreen forest with like a hint of apple, and then you definitely get like the chai spices. I think I melted this. I had like cut the shape in half, and I put this in the little fireplace warmer right there, the same day that I was doing Homestead Holiday, because it kind of gets those vibes, spice and woods with a little fruit. This was very pretty though, super pretty. I love the Bathing Garden's artistic ability, her creativity. Like, I also love glitter, so this, I'm not opposed to glitter. Give me all the glitter. This was such a good scent. And the first half of that I did try on my tea light, and it was so good. Okay, and then I have 3 here of mine that I have poured. The first one I have here, I didn't offer, but I was just trying like a blend, and this had Woodland Snow and Snow Fairy Dreams. So this is definitely like evergreen forward. Melted this in my bathroom. Super evergreen. I don't know what the notes are in Woodland Snow, but I want to say there's like some sort of like zestiness, some sort of citrus with the like evergreen needles. And you can get a hint of that sugar plum dream. So I like that. Glad to be done. Actually, I have the last 2 pieces currently going in my bathroom warmer. And it is a stellar performer, like 6 hours in, then it starts to blast. I don't know what it is with that warmer in there. With the harder waxes. That one was like my first wax formula. Then in my bathroom or bedroom, I enjoyed, this was like a tart. And this had lavender, marshmallow, and vanilla, sugared vanilla waffle cones. Just a super creamy lavender blend. And I actually did half of the tart, so that was like 2.5 ounces. So I would do like 1.25 ounces in both of my Scentsy warmers, and it was so room filling and just what I needed, like a sweet, creamy lavender. And it was like very, like I said, room filling. And that one, I think, because of the amount of wax that I used in my warmers, that one was a 2-dayer. So really pleased with that. That was also the harder wax formula. This in my newer wax formula, and I don't know if I have any more of this. I think I maybe have like one more, but I have some more in my stash because it's just an obsession of mine. It's my little boo thing. This was like a pack of 4 or a pack of 8 bundt shapes. And this is warm gingerbread, iced lemon Danish, and lemon icebox cookies with rich buttercream. So like a lighter, not so spiced gingerbread. Kind of like if you were to take lemon shortbread cookies, like a bag of lemon shortbread cookies and a bag of ginger snaps, and you had both of them open to your nose. That's exactly what you would get with this. I really love that gingerbread oil. I think that one is probably between that and Hansel and Gretel's House, which is also just a more creamy, sweeter gingerbread scent. Those two are my absolute favorite. I haven't poured anything with like my pumpkin bakery scents yet, but I did just get those oils in this year, so I'm gonna be tinkering around with those. But the gingerbread and lemon is a beautiful combination. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that is all that I've gotten through this week. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from my home to yours. I hope you guys have an amazing, restful rest of your week, and let's just take it day by day and try to enjoy the small moments, even if things are hard. So being able to find joy in the day, even if you feel like you're in the trenches sometimes, that little bit of joy, whether it be doing something nice for somebody, a stranger, like a little good deed, can be enough to like completely change your day around. So be nice to people, don't be Karens, spread Christmas cheer, and I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully next week. Take care. Again, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.